Hi, this is Rich Tarani with TMC Net reporting from the Satellite 2010 show in Maryland. Today we're going to be speaking with Michelle Wagner, Susan Dellis, who's with Vizada. And Michelle, how are you?
Just fine. How are you doing?
Great. Thanks for being on the program today. Could you tell me a little bit about your company, please?
Sure. Vizada started many years ago, originally as ComSat Mobile Communications. We've been doing satellite communications for about 30, 40 years in the industry. And later we were purchased by Lockheed Martin. And they eventually sold us to Telenor Satellite Services. And 2.5 years ago, we were sold by Telenor to a private equity firm. And so we have our new name as Vizada.
Excellent. So in terms of the kinds of things that your company does, could you tell the viewers, please, what the different businesses are that you're in?
Sure. Vizada is the largest independent reseller of MSS services. And in particular, we focus on Inmarsat, Iridium, and Thrias services. And then we bundled those as well with Vizada Solutions, value-added services that we have created on demand from our partner distribution network, who really are interested in being able to have applications that pair well with the MSS satellite operator services to be able to give them full features, email compression, online portals, things of those nature.
Excellent. Now, in terms of your distribution and resale strategy, could you touch on that a little bit?
Yeah, Vizada actually has about 400 resellers worldwide, so we do sell through multiple organizations, and we do not sell direct, so that's one of the distinguishing factors of Vizada.
And these are global companies?
Yes, we have a lot of global companies. We recently did some training programs for customers in Brazil, Panama, Peru, U.S., Canada. We have offices in France, in Germany, Norway, all over the world, Singapore. So yeah, we are a global company.
And training sounds like it's a big initiative.
Training is a very big initiative. We have been doing training kind of off the cuff on demand for the last many years, and we've seen a very strong growth in training requirements because people are moving from an old telephony type world and moving into an IP broadband world, and they're a little bit uncertain. So we've developed a training academy and a recent certification program so that we can then train customers on how to enter the IP world with MSS.
And so it sounds like the certification is going well.
Yes, the certification is going well. It's the first industry certification program in the MSS satellite industry. And we started that last July, and we have 18 partners worldwide who are now certified, and we have 10 in the Americas community who are certified completely.
Excellent. Now, I had heard through the grapevine that you've got a really interesting partner here down in the booth. I think it's a partner, a reseller, who's doing something in Haiti. Could you tell us about that?
Yes, the company name is Global Relief Technologies. They are a reseller of Vizada, and they actually have a very small, portable, ruggedized device that's a built-in computer, and it works with a BGAN terminal, and you can take that and be able to go out in the field like with the Red Cross or other people in Haiti, and see where people have got amputations for legs, arms, and it collects all that data together, very quickly sends it back to a data center in the U.S., and then they can then deploy these prostheses out to that exact location on a demand basis. So it really helps facilitate all of the logistics together to get the real-time information and get it to the people in the field when they need it as quickly as possible.
It's really an incredible application. It's one of the most amazing from a humanitarian perspective that I've heard in a while. So congratulations on that.
Yeah, it's a very unique solution, and it's really been helping out those people in the field directly.
So what can we expect from your company going forward? And I'll ask, if I may, to divide up your answer into maybe government and non-government solutions.
Well, Vizada sells both to the government as well as the commercial market. We have a lot of customers in the Canadian, Brazilian market. Very recently has taken up our SWIFT broadband services, which is kind of a BGAN on the aircraft. And we also have a lot of U.S. government customers. We also have a lot for commercial. So we're seeing more and more growth, particularly on both markets with SWIFT broadband. And just next month, Inmarsat is releasing a new SWIFT Broadband Extreme service that Vizada will be reselling that gives you 256 kilobit per second streaming on board an aircraft. So it really kind of gives you IP on board an aircraft, just like you have at your corporate desk. And we have a lot of government customers already using that with UAVs and tapping forward with it.
Is that per seat, each person in every seat, or is that per
It's
airplane?
per aircraft. Per aircraft, exactly. But we have a lot of unmanned vehicles out there in the government that are actually using these UAVs.
That's
Being able to get this
fantastic.
kind of streaming, and they could do a lot of telemetry and pull back radar and all that kind of information real time and then broadcast it back.
Well, thank you so much, Michelle, for being on the program today and being so full of information and easy to talk with. I appreciate that.
Thank you. It's nice to meet with you today. Appreciate the time.